to understand a little more, like how did the committee think about the, I would say, the quote unquote Indian way of AI governance?
I mean, AI governance at some level, right? There are common principles. So the principles by themselves, right, do not change a whole lot. How you operationalize the principles is what's going to change, right? I mean, of course, you want the AI to be fair and equitable. I mean,
Mhm.
fairness is a principle that's going to apply to all geographies. But what does fairness mean in India? Right. So that is something which we have a rough understanding of it, right? But we don't have a codified structure. For example, in the US, right, when they talk about fairness, they talk about fairness across gender, they talk about fairness across race, they talk about fairness across, you know, monetary status and so on and so forth. And they have examples of what it is. But in India, we don't have it. Right? So India, we can talk about fairness about gender, right? But then if you think about use of language, right? So
Yes.
so we don't have like a codification or a listing of all the ways in which gender biases is manifested in across Indian languages. So what is a bias in say Hindi, right? Might not necessarily look like a biased statement when translated to Malayalam, for example. Right, so there's a
Yes.
significant differences in way how these things get expressed in Indian languages and so on. So, but we need to build the technology in India. It has to be done for us. We can't transport anything from outside. That is where the Indian way of governing this is going to be called.